The OSCE monitoring mission says there were 870 ceasefire violations in Donetsk and Lugansk on Friday alone. Speaking at the Munich Security Conference, Ukraine's president blamed the self-proclaimed republics.
Yesterday they showed some shells on temporarily occupied territories that allegedly came from our side. And then some shells have been shown even on Rostov region territory. Those are all provocations. Those are lies. Nobody died there. No one is injured. That's just cynicism. There's such a high-level cynicism that they are shelling themselves. They are themselves shooting at the territory they control.
The statement, "they're the ones shooting," in relation to the people of Donbass could only be made by a soulless cynic, given how many people in the Donetsk and Lugansk republics have died over the years. The special OSCE monitoring mission is registering shelling that comes considerably more from Kiev's forces. Perhaps that is why Washington withdrew U.S. observers from the mission, so that there would be no American witnesses. After all, they could accuse their government of lying.
A top-level diplomatic incident is also mounting around German Chancellor Olaf Scholz following his meeting with President Putin. Scholz branded ridiculous the fact that Putin described the situation in Donbass as a genocide. Russia's foreign ministry called the chancellor's response unacceptable, adding the Kremlin will send a dispatch to Berlin with information about mass graves in eastern Ukraine. German regional MP Martin Dolzer told us that Scholz should have been more careful over such a sensitive issue.
This is absolutely not the way to handle this conflict. In this conflict, the Ukrainian army is aggressing the Donbass. The people have the experience of 2014. We have to see a genocide as something very seriously threatening. It's a genocide as something systematically causing suffering and causing war crimes and destroying people's lives. And if now there is a tense situation like we have in the border region, where there had been shelling, Chancellor Scholz had chosen the wrong words, and it's not very respectful to talk like that. Chancellor Scholz shouldn't try to make some profile of a strong man in Europe with words like that. He should be responsible, try to find dialogue instead of escalating in words.
And Moscow has opened a criminal investigation into the Ukrainian shelling that has hit Russia, endangering local civilians. These are the images of a shell that exploded a kilometer inside Russia's borders, just a few hundred meters from residential areas, at around 4 a.m. as civilians were sleeping. The area has been cordoned off as law enforcement examines the scene. No casualties have been reported.